crossing the line. Every decent kid knows he shouldn't steal, but he does it sometimes. We knew damn well we didn't want anyone else to know what we were doing.
The decision was made to do testing on unwitting victims. It was decided they should be on the fringes of society because they were most vulnerable.
It was the borderline underworld, prostitutes, drug addicts, and other small-timers who would be powerless to seek any kind of revenge in case they found out.
And as their predecessors had a decade earlier, the CIA turned to George White for help. White was now a high-ranking narcotics official, and by this time the stories about George White were legendary.
So the waiter said, "Can I help you, monsieur?" And George White was busy talking with me. I paid no attention to the waiter, so the waiter tapped him on his shoulder and says, "Can I help you, monsieur?" George White turned around, whipped his gun out, and stuck it in the guy's face like this in this crowded restaurant.
George White did not mind bending the law, and he knew the street well. He was the ideal choice for what the CIA had in mind.
We were Ivy League, white, middle class. We were naive, totally naive about this, and he felt pretty expert. He knew the whores, the pimps, the people who brought in the drugs.
White set up so-called safe houses for the CIA in New York, here in Greenwich Village.
Isn't it possible
San Francisco, in this hotel,
that
and in an apartment atop Telegraph Hill with a commanding view of San Francisco.
this mind-altering drug,
The existence of these safe houses was disclosed last year. Details of what took
what,
place within them has not been told.
what, plastic,
Former CIA official
lysergic diacid, or
used not only for drug testing,
basically
but to study
LSD
sexual
acid?
behavior and how it could be used to manipulate people.
It's tasteless, odorless, and as recent evidence has suggested, psychedelics and have benefits. And I mean, this is something that's been known, but it's not being widely accepted. The thing is,
There would be victims in all of this, but as the agency
to microdose and then at the same time, like without,
Clarice gets horrors. Janet,
it's able to create
says, we have no answer to the
a pattern, based on,
the only testing grounds. Millions of dollars would be spent on LSD research at universities throughout the country.
it can be, how sick can be absorbed through the skin.
So-called mind-blowing drug. And suddenly, there was the counterculture of the
Maybe that's why people are more creative in the showers. Maybe that's where that whole thing came from. People are, being microdosed.
Dr. Timothy Leary,
I mean,
Johnny Appleseed of LSD.
mainstream media, Operation Mockingbird, these programs just thought people.